Hello everyone, hi there. Welcome back to class. I've missed you all so much. It's so good to see you again. So I am Miss Anne Opara and this is English grammar class. And today we are learning about noun phrase. So let's get ready to learn. So the word noun phrase has the word noun attached to it. So quickly let's remind ourselves what a noun is. A noun is a word that names a person, an animal, a place, a thing, or an idea. So a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, thing, or idea. Now, when I talk about noun of a person, many a time people just think it's a person's name, like Samantha, Janet, John, Mark. But no, apart from yes, it's the name of a person, like the name of person base. But a noun can also be who the person is, like a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a president, a boy, a girl, brother, sister, father, mother. Okay. Then I'm talking about animal, like dogs, cats, horses, birds, butterflies. Places. You have London, America, Earth, markets, and then we have things like trees, table pencils, and so on. And then we have ideas like love, friendship, happiness, and so on. Okay, that's why we have different types of nouns. So you can look at the picture over here. We have two people talking. They're having a discussion. So that is noun of a person, and we have a dog barking. We have butterfly. We have a bird. We have trees. We have the place where everybody is. So those are examples of noun. So talking about a noun phrase now. A noun phrase is a group of words that function as a noun. So it includes a noun and other words that describe it. Now, I don't know if you recall, but quickly, a phrase simply means a group of words. So phrases are a group of words. Now, attaching phrase to the word noun. So noun phrase simply means group of words that describe a person, an animal, a place, a thing, or an idea. And a noun phrase can include other words like adjective and adverb that we can use to describe a person, animal, place, or thing. Now we have this picture over here. You can see the boy walking. So we can try to describe this guy. That maybe the guy is tall, the guy is walking slowly, the guy on a red shirt, the guy carrying a green bag. Maybe I'm trying to talk about him to someone like, oh, see that guy over there. The person asked me, oh, which guy? I'm like, oh, the guy on the red shirt wearing a green bag. I've already described that guy. That's an example of a noun phrase. And I can try to talk about the car, that the blue car that just drove past. So that's an example of a noun phrase. So noun phrase simply describes nouns. So quickly, let's talk about the structure of a noun phrase. What does a noun phrase look like? How do you identify a noun phrase? Now, a noun phrase is simply made up of a determiner, head noun, and modifiers. Now, determiner includes words like a, and, the, some, my, and so on. Then head noun is that thing we are trying to describe, that person, that animal, that place, or an idea. Then modifiers are the words we use to describe the person, animal, place, or thing. Example of noun phrase, we have a woman. Woman there is the noun. So A is the determiner. So the determiner plus the head noun combined together gives us a noun phrase, a woman. Then another example, we have the crying child. So we have so many children over there. I want to talk about the child, and then you ask me which of the child am I talking about? Which of the children am I talking about? I'm like, oh, the child crying over there, the crying child. Then we also have another example, the orange cat sleeping on the couch. So the orange cat, I'm trying to talk about the cat because the cat there is the noun. So describing the cat, that the cat is orange in color. Okay, and then what is the cat doing? The cat is sleeping on the couch. Maybe we might have several cats, several orange cats, on the couch. And then I have one that is sitting, one that is jumping. But I'm trying to talk about the orange one that is sleeping on the couch. You can see the importance of noun phrases. So they help us to be specific. What exactly are you talking about? Okay. Now, other examples of noun phrase, we have the big dog barks loudly. So my dog is the animal, that is a noun. So I'm trying to talk about that dog, that the dog is big and the dog is barking loudly. So the big dog barked loudly. I have another example. The girl sitting over there is my sister. So we have so many girls out there. And I want to let you know which one is my sister. So I try to describe her, that the girl sitting over there, that's my sister, or I can even describe the clothes she's wearing or what she's doing. So, but I decided to go by saying the girl sitting over there is my sister. Then I also have a delicious plate of food. So I'm trying to describe the plate of food, that the food is delicious. So a noun phrase can be simple or complex. So simple whereby you have the crying child, a woman, a man, a boy, my sister, my friend. And you can have noun phrase being complex. When I say the girl sitting over there is my sister. So I have two nouns in that sentence, the girl and my sister, because the person is a girl and the person is my sister. So we are wrapping up this lesson on noun phrase, but let's quickly, do a short recap of everything we've learned so far. So we reminded ourselves what a noun is, that a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. And we also learned about noun phrases. That noun phrases are simply group of words that we use to describe a person, an animal, a place, or a thing. And we looked at some other examples, and we said that a noun phrase has a determiner, a noun phrase has the noun. That's what exactly you're trying to describe. And then a noun phrase has modifiers. These are the words that you use to describe the person, animal, place, or thing. Now, a noun phrase can include an adjective. A noun phrase can also include an adverb. A noun phrase can be simple or complex. And a noun phrase can be a subject or the object of an action. Subject simply means the person that is doing the action, performing the action, while an object simply means the person that is receiving the action. And with that, we have come to the end of today's class. So I'm pretty sure you're able to identify noun phrase. You know and understand what noun phrases are. You can form your own sentences using noun phrase. I mean, we make use of noun phrase every time when we try to talk about a person, animal, place, or thing. So with that, we have come to the end of today's class. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Bye.